Hello once again. Today I am going to be reviewing my first Canadian-made India Pale Ale, Flying Monkeys, Smash Bomb, Atomic IPA. I've had this, well, I bought a six-pack of this beer, and this is the last out of the bottles of the six-pack, and let me tell you, I like it. It's nice, it's hoppy. Come on, you freaking... I'm using a poorly made bottle opener, and it's kind of fighting me at times. But, got the cap open, and underneath the cap they have little quotes. This one says, "Vote for Pedro." So, well, obviously they're Napoleon Dynamite fans over at the brewery. I've never seen that movie. Part of me wants to just to figure out what all the hype is up about it, and part of me doesn't want to because it just looks to me like a stupid movie. Let's give this beer a pour, shall we? I'm drinking this out of my mug. Glug, 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 glug. And already you can see it's got a huge amount of head. I mean, that head is huge. I'm going to wait for that to dissipate just a little bit. I still got, yeah, I still got almost a bottle of beer in here. Puts that away someplace someplace safe. And I guess I can do somewhat of a review of it now. Let's see how it looks. Well, it pours almost about a cloudy orange color. Part of me is curious to know if this is a filtered or an unfiltered beer. There's like almost 4 fingers of head on there, and it smells it's a very hoppy beer, which it better be considering it's an India Pale Ale. India Pale Ales are beers with a high hop content and a high alcohol content. This beer is 6% alcohol by volume, and the reason for that is when the British had their colonies over in India, they will ship their beer over here, and their normal ales will become stale by the time they reached India. So what they did was they upped the amount of hop content and they upped the alcohol content, and what that did was it helped to preserve the beer on their voyage from the United Kingdom over to India. Yeah, it smells of orange, pineapple, a little bit biscuity. I'm assuming that's from the malts. Actually, it's pretty safe to say the biscuit's coming from the malts. I've never seen a biscuit smell coming from a hop flavor. Then there's a slight acidic smell to it as well. I'm going to pour a little bit more of the beer in. There we go. Now, let's see how it tastes. Definite tropical fruits. There's some orange, some pineapple, a little bit of lemon. I'm also even getting a bitter lime flavor, like not what you get from lime juice, but what you get from the lime zest. I'm getting a little bit of that as well. There's also a little bit of biscuit, caramel, and a slight spiciness, a slight pepperiness, which kind of awakens the mouth, and it makes the beer flavors that much more pronounced. Let's see if we can't pour the rest of the beer in here. There we go. Yeah. This is my first Canadian-made India Pale Ale. I've had India Pale Ales before, but they've been either American or United Kingdom. And the India Pale Ales I've had, especially from the Americas, are almost mouth-puckering with their hops. This is almost mouth-puckering, but the caramel, the biscuits, the malt profile balances it out very well and just makes for an all-around really amazing tasting beer. Mouthfeel is moderate carbonation. Somewhat slick, not oily, but slick. I'm not tasting or feeling any bit of the 6% alcohol, which I will expect that I'd taste at least not an alcohol burn, but an alcohol flavor from 6%, but apparently it's fit in very well, which means this can be a dangerous beer. A couple of these and you'll be more than a little bit tipsy. And it's got a nice, dry, bitter, hoppy aftertaste, which you come to expect from an India Pale Ale, an IPA. This is my second beer from the Flying Monkeys Brewery. I just went to the beer store today and I picked up 3 6-packs. One of them a red ale from, I think, you know what, I completely forget the name of the brewery. Another one is a lager from Cameron, which I've had before, and for a lager, it's pretty good. I picked up a Flying Monkeys Amber Ale, and we'll be giving that a try over the next few days. I hope one day to actually visit the breweries. This is probably my favorite Canadian brewery, because I've only had 2 of their beers, soon to be 3, but they've been well crafted, well flavorful, well balanced beers, and I'm quite impressed with them. I like to go to the brewery, maybe do a tour, pick up a t-shirt, and buy a couple of beers from there that I can't find at my local beer store. One thing this beer is making me do, though, is, in case you haven't noticed, I've been quietly burping quite a bit. But yeah, I would rate this a 7.5 out of 10. I'd definitely pick it up again. If they served it at a party with a bunch of the other beers, I'd probably go to this first unless they had some amazing beer, Belgian-style quads and triples and doubles, which I've never seen at a bar or at a party I've been to. It costs a little over $13 for a 6-pack, and considering the nice quality of this beer, I'd say it's definitely worth it. Go out, give it a try. Flying Monkey Smash Bomb Atomic IPA. Long name, excellent beer.